In summer 2019, we embarked on an epic adventure. We spent 17 nights on a Pacific Northwest road trip, something that had been on our bucket list for a really, really long time. The trip was everything that we could have hoped for and more. The first stop on our trip was Vancouver, where we spent 5 nights in a city that we had always wanted to go to. It was absolutely incredible, so I guess I better start at the beginning. Day 1 in Canada. We woke up really early this morning. I was up at 4 just because we were a little bit jet lagged. We arrived in Vancouver late last night and our flight was a little bit delayed, but we have hired a car for the day and we are heading off to explore. Look outside. We're going up there. Are you ready to go up there? Thank you.
We're going up here.
Wow. We are in the gondola and it is so high up and so beautiful. You can literally see for miles. Look at this bridge. Is hiking hard work? Thirsty work? Don't fall asleep. So we have just been up the Sea and Sky gondola. It is so beautiful. There's all sorts of like hikes and kids playgrounds and viewing platforms and suspension bridges and stuff at the top, and it's probably the most stunning view I've ever seen. So we've been to this really cool viewing kind of platform thing that kind of juts out to take some pictures. I didn't take any video because it was really busy and people were waiting to go into it, and now we're going to go and chill in the park up here and get an ice cream and just generally soak in the sights. Is that nice? Oh, hello. Creepy. So we're trying our first poutine, which is a Canadian French dish, which is French fries with gravy topped with cheese curds on the top. But then we've gone for it with a twist with pulled pork on it, and it is so good, isn't it? We're going down, Lottie! So we've just headed to a place called Shannon Falls because there is a really gorgeous waterfall here apparently. So we're going to go and walk and find that. Is that your bear impression? Let's see your bear impression. Oh, Rennie, what's your bear impression? Can you be a bear? No, no bears.
No more?
No. Okay. This hiking's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, you can.
To me, it's like I'm in some dream when I look at you.
Yeah, you.
And I'm giving high fives out for free to everyone I see, just cause I want to. What's up? Can't put my finger on it or find the just know I want it. That thing. Give me that thing that you do. Give me that right next to you. Give me that buzzing underneath my skin again. Show me that look in your eye, and baby, I think I can.
Look at this ice cream. Wow. We're sharing one between the 5 of us. Day 1 in Vancouver is done. We are all so tired. You know when your eyes are like red and watering, they're so sleepy. But we've had a pretty good first day considering day 1 is normally a write-off on holiday with small children. But we got back to the hotel at 6 o'clock and it's now 7 o'clock and I think we're just going to go to sleep. It's Vancouver day 2 and we are up bright and early due to jet lag, so we're making the most of it and we've come to the Capilano suspension bridge. It's one of the biggest tourist destinations in Vancouver and it gets really busy, so it's already getting quite busy, so we're glad that we've got here early. So we're just going to go and explore. Whoa. 2, 3.
Today's gonna look good with the frame around it. Like a dream come true, so glad we found it. Sunshine through the window pane. Hear music when you speak my name. There's a rhythm of a life here in the moment, so let's own it. It's gonna be a good day.
Oh, he's so high, Ren.
It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good day with you by my side. All we gotta do is wake up. All we gotta do is wake up now. That's a bottle we can shake up.
That bridge has actually made me feel a little bit sick. It was just wobbling so much. Not you.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good night.
So we got the cable car up to a place called Grouse Mountain, which is a ski resort. But obviously in the summer there's loads of summer activities, there's zip lining and like adventure playgrounds for the kids and stuff. It's got a beautiful view of Vancouver too, and Ren's on my back, look. Hello! We don't normally have him in this carrier. We haven't had him in it for about 1.5 years, but because we knew we were doing some sort of hiking and long walks and things up mountains, we thought we would bring it with us. We had a little bit of dramas, didn't we, going in it, but we're all right now. We're liking it.
Mommy.
So yeah, we're just going to go and explore up here. Found some mountain bears.
So let's light this night like a Roman candle. You look so perfect, I can't stand it anymore. I'll spin you around these stars, close enough I can feel your heart. There's a rhythm of a life here in the moment, so let's own it. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good night.
We got the bus back from... Why are you looking at me? We got the bus back from Grouse Mountain. I fell asleep. I don't know if I said it's a free shuttle, which I think is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it takes about 20 minutes and now we're randomly sat on a patch of grass in downtown Vancouver. We just got a drink from the newsagents. We're just letting the kids have a little bit of a run around, and then I think we're going to walk up to a place called Gastown and have a look around there, and then I think we're going to head back to the hotel, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're just tired still. We haven't quite got our full steam.
Canadian time.
Yeah, we're still not quite on Canadian time yet. Hello. Ren got the biggest bag of crisps from the newsagents.
Yeah.
Just a small bag of crisps.
Hey, Mummy.
Yeah.
I see that little tiny bird.
You saw a little tiny bird. That's exciting, isn't it?
It's gonna be a good day with you by my side. All we gotta do is wake up.
So here we have the famous Gastown steam clock. Apparently it was the first steam clock in the world. So there you go. It's 7:15 and I am going to sleep. I'm really tired. I get really bad jet lag in the beginning and I was up at 4 and at 1 and 2 and 5. No, 4 o'clock in the end I just decided to get up. So I'm having an early night. It's 7:15. I'm a proper party animal, aren't I?
Yeah.
But John's actually going to go out and do a little bit of exploring. Just go for a little walk, can't you? To see the sights. So I'll see you in the morning because I'm going to sleep. Welcome to Vancouver day 3. I feel a lot more rested this morning. I had quite a good sleep last night. So we're up, ready to go. We're going to go and head for some breakfast in the hotel, and then we're going to go and head out and explore.
I got a fire in me, you're gonna set to burn.
What colour is your helmet?
Green, not yellow.
Green, not yellow. We are hiring bikes this morning and heading to Stanley Park.
Let's set out on our road. Hey. We'll see how far we can go.
Come on, Kate, put some effort in.
I am going to hate.
I got a hold of it.
So the plan for this morning is we have hired bikes from a little shop up near our hotel, and we've come down onto, what do you call it, the seafront?
Well, this is Sunset Beach.
It's Sunset Beach, and we're basically making our way over to Stanley Park. So Stanley Park is a huge part of Vancouver. It's a massive urban park. It's got the seawall, which is about 5 and a bit miles the whole way round, and you can rollerblade around it, cycle around it, run round it. And yeah, I am the worst rollerblader. And we're just going to spend the day in Stanley Park. I think we're going to maybe grab a picnic or do something. We're going to go swimming maybe, because there's a swimming pool there, and we're going to ride our bikes. So we're going to try and go around the whole seawall and see how we get on. We've got Lottie on a tag along, Maddie on her own bike, which they call a trailer, so we had a little bit of confusion. So Ren's in a trailer, but yeah, that was called a chariot. So Ren, you're in a chariot. That's pretty cool.
I got a hold of film, it's in the shape of you.
We've still only been going about 10 minutes, but we found the swimming pool. This is Second Beach public pool, so we're going to stop off and let the kids have a quick swim.
Let's set out on our road. Let's see how far we can go. Through a car window to the top of the world, I'm holding on. We'll see how far we can go.
We've come to visit the totem poles in Stanley Park. There are a load of totem poles which we haven't seen yet, but we've been sat in the park for the last hour, just relaxing in the sunshine. The kids have been playing in the shade with some sticks. Slash arguing. I don't know why. Why do sticks cause arguments? Who knows? I have no idea. Every time, I want that stick, I want that stick. But yeah, we've just been chilling out, and it's really, really nice.
See how far we can go.
Hello, Rennie, look at you.
I got a fire in me, you're gonna set to burn. We got a world to see now.
We've come for more poutine because it's just so good. So we've come to apparently the best place for poutine in Vancouver, which is the Fritz European Fry House.
We'll see how far we can go.
Good. Is it the best one so far?
Oh, by far, because it's actually got like proper home cooked chips rather than frozen ones.
We'll see how far we can go. We'll see how far we can go.
It has been another lovely day in Vancouver today. I just cannot get over how gorgeous this city is, but it's been one of those days that's been busy and tiring because we've been outdoors and cycling and things, but at the same time it's been quite relaxing because we've had quite a lot of downtime in the park and stuff, so it's just been really nice. We came back to the hotel a couple of hours ago, we had showers and washed the kids' hair and stuff, and then we were going to go out in a little bit and go and watch the sunset down on the beach, but Maddie and Lottie have both fallen asleep. You've not fallen asleep, have you?
Yeah, Maddie not falling.
Maddie and Lottie are asleep. And John's just gone to pick up a hire car because we're hiring a car for the day tomorrow. And yeah, so I don't think we're going to be going to watch the sunset tonight because I'm not going to wake anybody up. So I think it's just going to be another early night here, ready for adventures in the morning.
Mommy and Daddy said we can't have no more apple down this apple.
You want to have an apple?
Yeah.
Okay. We're up bright and early this morning and we are off for a day trip. We're going to Whistler, which we've heard is absolutely beautiful, so we're really excited. It's about an hour and a half outside Vancouver. John went and hired a car for us last night and we're actually going to use this car to go down into Seattle tomorrow. So we're excited, aren't we? A little bit tired, need a drink to wake myself up, not an alcoholic one. And yeah, we're excited for the day. Do you like listening to Mummy Finger, Daddy Finger 100 times on repeat?
Yep, love it.
Be careful. We're just pulling off here because we saw it and thought it looked beautiful.
Electronic fiends.
You little electronic fiends. We're getting out. We're going to go and have a little look at here. Stretch our legs. Because that's what we do in Canada. We don't play on iPads in Canada. We stretch our legs and go in the outdoors. We're back on the road again. That was a really lovely little stopover. It was called Port Covu, I think it was. Definitely not the correct pronunciation of it, but it was about 30 minutes from Vancouver.
Yeah.
It's just really lovely. We spotted it on the way. I think that's what's so nice about a road trip. You can just sort of drive and find little spots and things. But we're now back on our way towards Whistler. We're desperately trying to find a gas station for some snacks. And Ren is still listening to the Finger Family song. So we've listened to that about 10,000 times now. So we've just arrived in Whistler. It looks so beautiful and we're going to explore properly later, but we're just quickly grabbing something to eat because we're actually doing something really exciting for the first part of our day here. So the girls and I are going zip lining. We're going on a 2.5-hour zip line tour, which we are so excited about. Like, the girls are quite big daredevils, so we're really looking forward to doing it. Obviously Ren is too little, so John is taking one for the team and he's hiring a bike and he's just going to go cycling with Ren. We don't tend to normally split up on holidays, we always kind of do the same activities, but the girls and I have just been desperate to do zip lining here, so that's what we're going to do. So it's going to take a couple of hours. We're just eating quickly before we head off and then we'll probably walk around Whistler Village and explore a little bit more later on. This is the first meal we've eaten in a restaurant since we've been here, and we always tend to get like a few meals between us rather than 5 because the portions are so big. We've got some poutine just for a change, some halloumi sticks and a burger.
Are you feeling what I'm feeling? Are you thinking?
Come on, up and down, yeah!
We can kiss the clouds, not afraid of heights. Flying high.
and I've gone on a zip line. Ren was not old enough, so Ren and I have hired a bike. He's, I think, fallen asleep, and we've just taken a short ride out of main Whistler to find a place called Lost Lake.
We can live, we can grow. Draw a map of our life and highlight where we go.
We have found the most beautiful spot to go for a swim about 10 minutes outside of Whistler. So we got changed into our swimming costumes in the car and are going to go and head for a swim in the lake. Gonna go swimming? Yeah!
Are you feeling what I'm feeling? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You can do it! It's so cold, I cannot even describe how cold it is.
Flying high right now.
It's so cold.
Never coming down, never coming down. We ain't never coming down, never coming.
So we've just arrived into Vancouver and as you can tell in the back, the kids are all asleep. So we thought, why go home? Let's make a night of it, or an extra 20 minutes, and go and drive around Vancouver a little bit, like we're young teenagers cruising.
Get the windows down.
Yeah, go to McDonald's. Get a McDonald's? No, not really. We've been to a 7-Eleven on the way home and got some crisps. It's all very fancy here. Some people crossing the road. Don't you think it's always bigger? The buildings are always bigger in America. I mean, I know we're in Canada.
America, don't we?
And that is it. Our Vancouver experience has come to an end. It was so good, wasn't it? You tired?
Yeah.
I've loved every single thing about it. I'm definitely one of these people that falls in love with every single place that I go to, but it's very rare for me to say something is my favourite place. And this was one of my favourite places we've ever been, by far. And we spent 5 amazing nights here. We did so much, but I think we've only just even slightly scratched the surface of Vancouver, let alone Canada itself. I would love to come back and do like a proper Canada road trip one time.
What, like get an RV or something?
Yeah, that would be super cool. Like, I feel like Canada is somewhere as a family that is just, it's so family friendly, and Vancouver's so cool.
A bit more outdoorsy as well.
Oh, we just loved every single minute. So we're really sad to be moving on. We loved our hotel, which was the Sheraton Wall Hotel in Vancouver, and everything was just brilliant, wasn't it? I feel really sad to go. But we're now heading into the US, so it's going to take us about 3 hours. We're going to stop off. I'm going to Google in a minute and find like different like places that we can go to en route and just generally explore, because that's half the fun of the road trip, I think, just heading out and not knowing where you're going. But I think I'm going to stop this portion of the video now, so in the next video we'll be in our next destination, which is, you know, which is it?
Seattle!
Seattle! So let's go.
Let's go.
Ready? Let's go!